So we are on the final week of the first trimester, and honestly I am so happy that we have made it this far. I'm so blessed and thankful that everything has been going so well. It was amazing to see baby last week at the private scan. I also mentioned last week that I'm already feeling as though I am in the second trimester, where I'm overcoming all of the early pregnancy symptoms. No more nausea, no more tiredness. I'm feeling refreshed, I'm feeling energetic, I'm feeling alive, which has been so nice. It's funny because for a good few weeks we thought that the 12th week was the second trimester, but then sadly we quickly realized that actually it's the start of the 13th week to the 27th. That's the second. So I already feel like I'm there, and again I'm literally so blessed that we have come this far. I just couldn't be more thankful and enjoying this journey anymore. So one symptom that I've mentioned pretty much every week and I've said has been consistent throughout my pregnancy is the frequent urination, and oddly this week even that has started to fade away. I went a whole night without weeing and woke up in the morning and I realized I didn't get up once, and I did have a little worry to myself thinking that the frequent urination would stay throughout the whole pregnancy, because in the early stages it's your uterus expanding and all of that, and then when the baby gets bigger he's actually pushing on your bladder, but now it's just phasing out, and I started to get worried. So we did a little research and found that actually the frequent urination does fade out around the second trimester, and then it comes in full force back in your third trimester when baby's a lot bigger and is actually pushing on your bladder. So thankfully it actually is a thing. So again, a little over panic, which I was trying to not overthink too much. Had a little research and it actually makes a lot of sense. But at the moment you're in a nice phase. They really do say the second trimester is your glow up, and I'm actually really excited because I'm 1 week away, but like I said I'm already experiencing all the benefits, so I'm just enjoying every little bit of it. This week I bought my pregnancy pillow. So when we actually spoke to the midwife, she said that you don't have to worry about not sleeping on your back until you're around week 16. When you've got a bump, when your baby's starting to show, then at that point you should start to flip to either side, and apparently the left side is a little bit better. I can't remember why she said it, but she basically said either side is absolutely fine. But what I wanted to do was buy a pregnancy pillow earlier and just basically get into the motion of getting used to sleeping on my side, because I love sleeping on my back normally. So the idea was if I started focusing on sleeping on my sides now when I'm not so pressured to not sleep on my back, then by the time it gets to the point where I have to, I'll be a lot more experienced in that and I'll be more comfortable with the pillow, I'll be more comfortable in those positions. So that's why I thought I'd start early just to get that practice. Now I have said that all the early pregnancy symptoms have gone, but funny enough I did have a new symptom this week which was actually really strange. It was basically restless legs. So a couple times I noticed that maybe I didn't exercise, or if the dog was with family and I wasn't walking her, at night in the mornings if I tried to sleep a little bit later, my legs would literally just become so uncomfortable where I just feel like I need to move them. So I googled it and it basically is restless legs, which isn't necessarily a pregnancy symptom. I mean I've spoken to a lot of people and they said they've had it and they weren't pregnant and they've had it. So I'm not fully sure if it's completely related to pregnancy, but to be honest it's something that I've never experienced in my life, and obviously now I'm pregnant I'm noticing it. So I have a feeling it's probably linked to it somehow. So what I'm now trying to do is make sure that I get my legs moving every day, whether it's walking the dog, doing a pregnancy workout, or just not sitting down for too long, because obviously when I'm working or if we're watching TV you could just be sat for so long and it's so easy to go hours and hours without moving at all. So now I'm just trying to make that conscious effort to walk around a little bit so that hopefully I don't get that feeling, because it can be a little bit frustrating when you're trying to sleep and literally all you want to do is shake your legs like this. So I'll keep monitoring that to see if all the exercise and constant movements do help with that, or it's just something that is part of the pregnancy that I'm just going to enjoy along the way. But I will update you as that progresses. So that's pretty much been my week 12. I look forward to updating you with everything that goes on in week 13 when we finally reach the second trimester and also have our 12-week NHS scan. So I look forward to catching up with you guys then. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you found good use in it and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.